Welcome to the Class 745 by Alan Thompson Design for Train Simulator Classic. Today I'll demonstrate some key features of this ultra-modern multiple unit, so let's jump back to the start of this journey. We begin at London Liverpool Street with the train ready for service. So first of all, we'll insert and turn the master key, check everything is good on this screen and press OK. Enter a driver number, can be anything you want, it has to be 5 digits, and press login. Take the parking brake off, wait for the AWS and TPWS to activate and run their check.
TPWS and AWS operational.
Move the reverser to forward and deactivate the DRA. It's a 50 mph speed limit out of Liverpool Street, so I'm going to increase the set speed to 15 and then push the selector down to commit that speed. I'm going to insert a head code into the information system that matches the calling pattern that we're going to do today. 1P70 is a northbound service that calls at Stratford, Chelmsford, Colchester, Manningtree and Ipswich, which is where this Great Eastern Classic route ends. We'll set up the GSMR, so we'll register the head code. And enter the number of our starting signal. We'll accept that. It will check the head code, and that's all set up. And we're ready to go. Apply power, the train starts to accelerate towards line speed, and the passenger info setup screen goes dark. I'll explain a little more about the screen on the left when we leave the station. For now, the train is holding the set line speed, and we're on our way out of Liverpool Street.
Welcome to this service for Norwich. We will be calling at Stratford, Chelmsford, Colchester.
The screen to the left is a driver advisory system. When the train is at line speed, it displays coast. When the speed limit increases, advice is displayed next to the new line speed. At this point, the driver increases the set speed and commits it. The train then accelerates to and holds the new speed, and the advisory system shows coast when that speed is reached. The advisory system isn't sophisticated enough to notify the driver when a stop is approaching, so route knowledge is obviously still required. As we decelerate into Stratford, the advisory system continues to display the line speed as a target. Additionally, the advisory system doesn't function as cab signalling. This route, like most UK railways, still uses multicolour aspect signals positioned at the line side. As we pull into Stratford, the automatic selective door opening screen appears and we release the locks. At shorter platforms, this system will automatically lock certain doors out of use. Departing Stratford, it's time to check out another of the advisory system's party tricks. As the train progresses along its route, the next stop is automatically displayed on the screen to remind the driver of their stopping pattern. In real life, the advisory system doesn't just display the current line speed, it phones home and can advise the most energy efficient speed or the ideal speed to regulate the service. It's even used to advise of temporary speed restrictions ahead. Returning to the train simulated feature set, let's take a brief look at the train management system. Everything from setting the cab air conditioning and headlights, to preparing a failed train for towing behind a rescue locomotive, is controlled from this screen and simulated in varying depth. If you're curious about what these new trains replaced, we're just passing one, the Class 90 electric locomotive with Mark III carriages. Most regular passengers actually seem to prefer the old trains, and I agree. Another limitation of the advisory system is that it only displays the current line speed. Although it will alert if you're over speed, it doesn't warn about speed limit decreases in advance. So the old marker boards, AWS alerts and route knowledge are still essential. Decelerating for an approaching speed limit still requires manual braking. Although the set speed controller can be used to slow down, it's not recommended in the manual. However, the driver can select a new target speed during the braking run, so the speed selector is ready to maintain it. As we cross a 60 speed limit board, the advisory system instantly switches from advising a line speed of 90 to coast, as we're already travelling at the new line speed. Braking performance in the 745 is vastly improved compared to previous loco-hauled services. If you applied brakes at the 60 board in those, you'd probably come to a stop somewhere in Whitton. That concludes our feature demonstration. Please drop a like if you found it interesting, and feel free to subscribe for regular sim content. Thanks for watching, take care, and I'll see you next time.